location and kind of time of day. But the important thing on mobile is you need to find your information quickly. You don't want to spend a lot of time in the discovery phase. You want to get to the answer very quickly. And one of the things that we did was really try to build this all-in-one client experience. Over the last month, we've been very busy. We've shipped mobile clients on a number of Verizon handsets, including the BlackBerry handsets such as the Storm, the Storm 2, and the Curve. And now we're here to announce that we are now launching the clients on 25 additional devices. In addition to that, m.bing.com is available in 31 markets in 19 languages today. So I'm going to start by showing the Windows Mobile product, and this is the Bing client on Windows Mobile. As you can see, one of the things that we did to carry Bing over to mobile is we took that background image, which creates a nice, pleasant experience as you launch the product, and brought it over to the mobile device, and this syncs daily with the background image that's on Bing.com. The other thing that we did is really focus on quickly finding the things that you want. So even with the homepage layout, we took the most common tasks that people have, such as maps and directions and traffic and business directories, and even the things that you've done previously. Mobile devices are harder to enter text into a query, so we took your recents and favorites and made them very easy to get back to. So you can quickly get back to the common queries that you do on a regular basis. One of the things that I mentioned, maps, is one of the most common tasks on mobile. So I'm going to quickly go and launch into the Maps experience. So in Maps, one of the things that we do is first we help you find your location. So we do this through a variety of modes. If you have GPS and AGPS support on your mobile device, we can get pinpoint accuracy. If you don't, we'll use cell tower or Wi-Fi information to approximate your location. And then we can really return relevant results for where you are. So in this case, I'm going to go in here and start to look for something. Let's say I'm here and I want to get to a bank. I'm going to start looking for Bank of America. One of the things that we do to assist you is we have autocomplete on mobile. So very quickly, we'll actually go and find the most common query for the things that you've started, and now allow you to complete that task very quickly and bring all of the Bank of America locations that are around you. Now here, we've also carried over that same concept of a card that makes it easier for you to act and make decisions. So as I clicked on the Bank of America, we took the most common tasks for a place of interest and made them visible to you. So maybe you want to call them or get directions on how to get there. If this Bank of America happens to be one that happens to be my favorite, I can actually go quickly mark it as my favorites, and as I showed you before, it now shows up on your favorites list, so you don't have to type it again. You can just click on it, we'll put it pinpointed on the map. Well, let's go back here and go back to the home page. One of the things that's important is it's really more than just finding something on a map. We really wanted to make it easy for you to find information regardless of whether it was web, news, local, anything. So here I'm showing you the BlackBerry product running on a Curve 2. Again, the common look and feel, now this one's optimized for the BlackBerry screen. Now if I go in here and I start to look for things, now one of the things that a lot of people do is they check their stock quotes. In this case, I'm just going to type T and go ahead and take a look at how AT&T is doing today. And one of the things you notice with just a very simple command, what we did was we know what the in-stock index is, so we provide you an instant answer for that, and now we organize the rest of the results around that instant answer. So here we knew T stood for the AT&T stock, so we give you the stock quote at the top. But if you want to go ahead and take a look at news around that particular topic, you can quickly switch to the different scopes and find news results for that. One of the things that I wanted to also show you is we wanted to make sure that we made some of the most common tasks easy and made it adjusted for the fact that it's hard to type on this device. So one of the things that we built into the product is we built voice support into the product. So you can quickly go ahead from any point and anywhere in the product and say something into the search box, and we'll go ahead and find it. So in this case, if I want to find out what the weather is back in my hometown, I can quickly click on speak. Let me stop that while it's picking up my voice. And go ahead and say, weather in Redmond, Washington. Now it'll pick up my speech, and it'll go ahead and process that speech and come back with the query results. The screen doesn't go blank. For weather in Redmond, Washington. Now, another instant answer that makes it very quick, easy for you to find a piece of information and bring it back without having to type it in. There we go. Once again, an instant card that gives you information for the query you're looking for. As I also mentioned, we want to make it easy for you to get Bing across as many devices as possible. One of the investments we've made over the last few months is we've built a very rich HTML browse experience. This one happens to be on the iPhone that I'm showing you, but it really works on all of today's smartphones that have a great HTML browser, including Android devices, Windows mobile devices, BlackBerry devices, or in this case, the iPhone. So as I go to m.bing.com, once again, we made the most common tasks easily accessible right at the top of the page. So in this case, it's things like directions, traffic, weather, and movies. I'm going to click on movies and bring up the list of the movies that are playing in the local area. Now in this case, we go ahead and pull down all the movies that are playing in the San Francisco area and give you all of the movies, including quick ratings, and then below it we'll give you movie theaters that are in the local area. And if I click on this, once again we bring that index card over to mobile. So we'll give you, for some reason it looks like I'm not getting the movie posters, but I'm going to give you the movie theaters that are playing Twilight New Moon. I can click over to Overview, and I'll give you an overview of the movie, and the same thing with video clips. I can bring that experience right in. Now, another thing I wanted to show you quickly. I follow football, I'm a Patriots fan, even though they didn't do well the other night. So I wanted to find out what's happening today. I'm going to just quickly click on Patriots. Now, we're pretty smart about pulling the information and organizing it for you. So we actually show you the last game that was played, the Monday night game, and in this case, there's a game happening tonight. The Jets versus the Bills at 8:20. Now, if I happen to be a Jets fan, if I went ahead and typed Jets, now we'll pivot that information and organize it for you according to that team. Now I can show you the last few games that they've played and their upcoming games and all their scores. So here's some examples of what we've done to make things different on mobile, make it very accessible, make it very easy for you to find the information you're looking for and make it take action. This experience has actually been out for a few weeks now.